What is going on, Neverwinter? I know it's been a while since I made a video. I haven't really been motivated to do much outside of working and just sitting around. But I'm going to try my best to get back into the routine, making videos, streaming, things like that. With that being said, we're going to try a new, different intro for this. We're still going to have the cheesy, upbeat intro video, but at the very beginning, I'm going to talk about what the video is about and any announcements I need to make. So with that being said, inside this video, we're going to go over the trade bars. The trade bar merchant, the rework, and what you probably should invest in going forward with the trade bars. A couple quick announcements before I do that. I know I mentioned this before. I really haven't driven the nail home, but hashtag Q4G in the comments. We will be making a video going over questions and me answering them in the video. So if that's something you want to partake in, leave hashtag Q4G and then ask a question in the comments. Or you can do the same over in my Discord. So with that being said, we're going to get right into it. We're going to switch over to the Xbox, and we're going to go over the new trade bar store and what you should invest in. Alright, with the release of Mod 19, they came out with a trade bar rework. So I'm going to be going over each tab, showing you what to invest in, what I would invest in actually. So the first tab is Enchanting Stones and Runestones. They're going to allow you to buy rank 12s to 15s of all of them, with the exception of weapon and armor. Again, these are going to be good investments for you, especially if you have a bunch of trade bars, you open a bunch of lock boxes, and you are sitting on couple thousand trade bars. If you're at that point, you probably don't need any of this, but it's still good to have. So they go over everything, all the enchantments, the T'mores, the coins, the quartermasters, the fays. They do go over everything, including the main ones you put on your front page, the dominances, the brutals, all those stuff like that. So again, they are they're laid out for you from rank 12 to rank 15. And then when you start scrolling down at the very bottom, you'll get into the runestones for your companion. Obviously, the empowered is the one you want to get, but they already have the other ones there for you in case you want to get those. I'm not sure why you would like to get those, but they have them. They got tacticals, they got utilities, they got everything for you. They got the goofy ones that came out with the events that no one actually uses. So down here, the runestones, again, the empowered is what you want. The empowered is where you want to go, where you want to put your investment in if you're going to invest in these runestones. On the flip side here, supplies, they give you enchanting stones here, what you need to upgrade everything. The rank 5s here are going to be one of the best investments in the market, just for the simple fact that they're hard to get. The only way to get them easily is doing the double enchanting stones during treadering. You can get a bunch, maybe a couple stacks if you farm hard enough, and they're easy to get. So that's something to look forward to as well. The other ones you can get, but if you do the legacy campaign, you can get them on there as well. But me, personally, honestly, rank 5s are the way to go there. Consumables, scroll, mass lives. As of the recording of this video, scrolls are sitting at about a little over 10k per scroll on Xbox. Some are shooting up to 11 and 12k, but as of the recording of this video, that's what they're sitting at. This is going to be a solid investment if you are one of those players who are mid to end game and looking to go into Tower, looking to go into IC, looking to go into the Trial of Zerial, things like that. You're going to need these. These are going to be a solid investment. The Stone of Health, you get those a lot from just little giveaways they get. So, me personally, scrolls are where it's at. They're a little over 10k a piece. Get them, why you can't. They've went up 3K since the trade bar rework. Just so you know. Any other stupid stuff in here, don't be pissing with, okay? Next one is going to be mounts. You want to make sure that you buy the right mounts. For the example for this video, the Triceratops on the auction house is sitting under 400K for 800 trade bars. Now, if you were to invest those 800 trade bars into scrolls, you would get 800K, right? 10K a piece, you buy 80 scrolls. That's where it's at. With that being said, make sure you're doing your research before you invest into amounts, because a lot of the times they are not worth it compared to other things that you can buy and sell from the trade bar. And this is the best one so far to get because of the 25K hit points that you're getting. A lot of people are min-maxing in the hit points for the new trial. So with that being said, we're going to go into the next section, which is companions. The insignias here are worth getting, especially if you're missing one for a certain insignia bonus. You can upgrade these to legendary if you would like, and they have all the ones that you need besides the 3 new ones that came out that are pretty much best in slot. I wouldn't invest too much into these. Again, I would only invest if you're missing one and you need one to fill a insignia bonus. Why not get this? Get out of the way. If you want to cross-reference how much these are worth compared to, for example, scroll, go for it. Otherwise, I would stay away from them. Companions. 2 biggest companions here for you is going to be the Golem and the Deep Crow. The Deep Crow gives you 8K power, and the Golem gives you 12K hit points and a little bit of power. Again, people are min-maxing in 2 hit points, so they have enough to survive the trial. Again, as of the recording of this video for Xbox, you can get this Golem for a little under 1 mil, and you can get the Deep Crow for about 900K. Again, these are solid investments if you have the trade bars. You do not want to be wasting trade bars on things that you can get in the auction house for cheap. And for some reason, it's always been that way. The companions before the update were trash, in my honest opinion. So, that being said, look into these two if you need these for your character. They are very good and maybe best in slot. The other ones are kind of doo-doo, trash. Don't look at them. Don't even think about getting them. They're hot trash. The next one is going to be artifacts. Again, the same premise. You want to make sure that you are buying what you need for the amount that is worth. The ring you can get from the ring you can get from LOM. The staff you can get from a box and or Zoc. And the knives and globe you can get from Magics. So the only real investment here would be the music box. And as of the recording of this video, the music box is sitting at a little over 400K. But however, that is at green. So if you want to invest in the music box, I would think about it. It's definitely worth getting. It's definitely the hardest one out of the 5 here to get now. Just farm Magics for the other 2. Pop the lockbox for the other one. And farm LOM. Pretty much that's it. The music box is the only artifact worth getting here, in my personal opinion. Because you're not getting much. You're not getting much for this stuff. Staffs have went down drastically since the new lockbox came out. I mean, you do get it up purple, but man, it's not worth it. The next 3 sections aren't really worth mentioning, but I will mention them just for the sake of the video. The equipment here, there's only a main hand, offhand for each class. This is a section that definitely needs reworked. It definitely needs something added to this to make it worthwhile, make it even to look at, because outside of the transmog that you get from it, nothing in here is worth it. Nothing. So with that being said, we're going to go into the next one. You used to be able to use the equipment to break down astral tiles, but you can't do that anymore. So fashion, again, these fashions really don't have to be pissing with. I like the wedding attire. It makes me look like I'm from the Game of Thrones. However, it's not one of those things where you absolutely need. It does look cool. It does, in my opinion, look better than the other ones that are available. However, you don't need to spend trade bars for this unless there's something you absolutely love. This is another section that probably needs reworked so people are actually spending trade bars on this stuff. Because if you're spending trade bars on fashions, you're not spending them on anything else which you need for this. So the last section is going to be the die packs. You can get the bundles here, or you can get the single dies that are down there in the black and pink. These, I bought one of each of these just to have the dies when a reworked fashion. However, it's not necessary. Definitely needs reworked. Definitely should add something to this or take it away, because a lot of people aren't doing that. And if this video has helped you guys, make sure you let me know by liking it, subscribing, turn notifications on, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Discord. Any of the ones that I just named, make sure you do. Help your boy out, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.